Oh boy. Where do I start? First of all, what's up, everybody? I know I haven't done a game recap so far this year. Those are going to be a little limited for me. I'm going through one of the busiest times of my life, and I'm trying to kind of pick and choose what I can do and focus on certain content and stuff. And just wanted to throw that out there that I will be doing these more throughout the year. It's just going to be sparse, probably until I finish college. Just a personal update. As for this team, wow. You start the season with such expectations, right? And I think the biggest expectation from this year was just see what you can get out of 𝐊𝐈𝐂𝐿 and just take a step forward. And my thing with this is the fact that you now are 6 games into the season. You've lost five in a row. Have not played good on home ice. Have not been able to score. They've generated so many chances, breakaways, shorthanded chances, a couple of posts. They've had 4 posts in the last 2 games. It's not like the Flyers are playing bad. They just can't finish. And the one time that I actually agree with John Tortorella is right now, and it's the fact that he said in this game just to kind of have to stick with it, and I think he's right. My problem is, unfortunately, it kind of goes against what he does in the sense of the lines constantly switch every period. And when you have lines that switch and you see Couturier go from first line center, second line center, fourth line left wing, then back up to the first line, down to the second line again, all in the first fucking span of 6 games, that's my problem, is you can't sit here and say, yo, yeah, just keep sticking with it. Well, when you switch up a guy every period or so, it's kind of hard to generate or any sort of chemistry with anyone. The only guy that's, I think, really has played with the same other person once or twice this year has been Farabee and Brink. But outside of that, it's been, like, the lines have just been in a blender. So that's my thing. Tonight was just bad. I mean, they've given up the first goal 4 times out of the 6 games. I can't really blame goaltending. I can't necessarily really blame Urson. I can't really blame the team defense. I mean, a lot of it has just been simple stuff that's just been bad. Like, they just have not played good enough hockey in the first 6 games of the season. And then when you go into it, you have the power play, which you saw a couple of good moments in that from the road trip. You saw 𝐊𝐿𝐷 get 2 goals. You see, the offense starts to kind of get a little bit going. You get a couple of goals. You finally had a lead in that game. You blow that one. The reason I said the Edmonton game, that's a game you want to win, is because of skids like this. Because that's now 3 straight losses they've had since that game, and that's a blown point they had off the board. And again, in last year, you saw how many points they needed to get in. They missed the playoffs by 4 points because they blew so many of those games and missed a lot of points early on in the year. So it's not really like a... And again, I said this on Kicking It with Canuba with Mike. They don't have to be good yet. They don't. They do not have to be good yet. And my thing is this, is it's okay to be bad, but it's different to be bad when it's simple things that are killing you, like team defense, especially from Zamula, who was awful tonight. Awful. So yeah, I mean, again, it's just simple defensive plays that are killing them. Like 2 shorthanded goals against, and you keep going through the season, you're like, all right, what's the spark? What's the spark? What's the spark? And they just do not have it. And I don't know what exactly it can be, because they've had the fight from Delorier. They had 5 shots for the last 40 minutes of this game. And it's like, what exactly can you hope for? Like, you have to see more progression. You have to see more growth. You have to see more little things in terms of the defense and just the breakouts. I mean, the power play alone, they waste 20, 30, 40, sometimes 40 seconds just moving the fucking thing up the ice. It's like, and you can't even gain any traction in terms of, like, the power play. I actually thought this was the best game of 𝐊𝐈𝐿's career. As of it's a very early career, but yeah, he had a great game in Edmonton, obviously, and obviously that was more rewarding. But he had an assist tonight, had a lot of good passes. I thought this is finally the game where you finally saw more of 𝐊𝐈𝐿 and, like, his actual legit play. But my God, it was just miserable to watch. Like, it's so frustrating when you go and you're like, all right, and you're hoping for something like last year, not towards the end, but towards more of the beginning. And it just doesn't seem like it's coming. And now you got the Caps again. I don't know. It's frustrating. The team defensive breakdowns have been, like I said, pick a goal and you can find something from the center to the wing to the other defender going on the same side of the ice. Whatever it is, you'll find something on at least one of them. In each game, there's been a breakdown. So it's not good. And I don't know what else you can do, because some guys are in a slump. Tippett, Forster didn't play. He got healthy. You know, and you know, Sealer comes back, and you know, Sealer isn't going to make much of an impact. I thought he would kind of settle the defense down a little bit, but even the fourth goal, like I can't, you know, it's hard for me to blame Drysdale when obviously he's trying to make a play, and that's what I appreciated from Drysdale tonight. I thought he tried to make plays, and that's what I want to see. Like, again, they don't have to be good yet, and they're not going to be good yet. So see what you can do and see what guys take risks. I have no problem with that. And unfortunately he does, but his defensive partner, Zamula, can't pick up a stick in front. It's like little things. And, you know, he picks up the stick, but it's 3 seconds too late, and the puck's already, you know, creeping back out of the goal line, going back over it again. So, you know, it's frustrating. It really is. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, you have tomorrow, you have Washington again. It's not like the Caps are a great team. You know, I mean, they've played well. I don't think Lindgren is that good of a goaltender. And I do think the Flyers could steal one in Washington. But you have to play better. I mean, you have to generate more of an offense. You have to take advantage of the chances you have. The posts, the breakaways, whatever it is, 2-on-1. I don't care. You have to score. And you know, when you have one goal in 2 games, and they just don't look good. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the year. But thanks everybody again for all support as always. Make sure to check out Maher Media and all the other things that we do. Talk to you guys all next time. See you guys.